Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Lakers fans like Rui Hachimura, and last season he had good and bad moments and was questionable without chemistry with Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Hachimura is valuable to several teams, and the Lakers trading a star and former NBA champion in Andrew Wiggins would be a great upgrade. Rumors say that Rui Hachimura will be traded and his destination could be the Miami Heat. There are two different free agency approaches the Los Angeles Lakers could take this summer. The franchise could go all in on a center or trade for an experienced wing asset that would be a near-perfect win-now piece. Lake Show Life's Sviatoslav Revanchuk believes the Lakers will choose the latter by swapping a starting forward for a beloved former Golden State Warriors NBA champion. The fit of Rui Hachimura alongside Luka, Doncic and LeBron James has quickly come under scrutiny after a premature first-round exit to the Minnesota Timberwolves, Revanchuk wrote Thursday. This has led many to believe the Lakers are better off trading the starting forward. If that is indeed the route that Los Angeles wants to take, pairing Hachimura with another expiring contract can easily add up to the salary needed to acquire Andrew Wiggins. The Miami Heat forward is set to make $28.2 million in the 2025-26 season. Wiggins arrived at South Beach this past season after the Golden State Warriors used him as a part of the trade package that landed them Jimmy Butler. Those interested in seeing the former All-Star back in California will hope that Wiggins has not bought property in Florida just yet. Wiggins successfully rejuvenated his underachieving career with the Warriors. Before the midway point of the 2019-20 season, the Kansas product was known for being an athletic Minnesota Timberwolves slasher who refused to play at or above his potential. After the Timberwolves traded Wiggins to the Warriors in 2020, a more motivated version of the former lottery pick emerged. The 30-year-old's ability to succeed under pressure and improve his motor on both ends made him an instant fan favorite in the Bay. In 2021-22, Wiggins' efficient 17.2 points and 4.5 rebounds per contest helped the Warriors capture their seventh championship in franchise history. However, Golden State's early 2024-25 season struggles put Wiggins' role with the Dubs in jeopardy. On February 5, the Warriors sent the 6'7" forward to the Miami Heat in exchange for Butler, which turned out to be a beneficial move for the organization. Still, Wiggins is undoubtedly an impactful NBA contributor who could help a contender like the Lakers. The former McDonald's All-American refined floor spacing and proven playoff success would give James, Doncic, and the Lakers a valuable, perimeter-oriented asset eager to join a competitive franchise. The Heat are moving in the wrong direction. As consistent as Hachimura has been for the Lakers, there's no question that Wiggins would give the franchise a better shot of getting over the hump next season. Lakers star has surprise ankle surgery. In a bit of a surprise report, a critical Los Angeles Lakers standout swingman has recently undergone a major surgery. During the 2024-25 season, the Lakers posted a 50-32 record and secured the Western Conference's third seed while grappling with massive personnel turnover. Most shockingly, Los Angeles flipped 10-time All-Star center Anthony Davis, 3-and-D shooting guard Max Christie, and its 2029 first-round draft pick to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for 5-time All-NBA guard Luka Doncic plus big men Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris. The Lakers sent 2023 first-round pick Jalen Hood-Schifino and the Clippers' 2025 second-rounder to the Utah Jazz to complete the deal, and the Mavericks shipped out their own 2025 second. And 40-year-old LeBron James installed at the helm of the franchise is now astronomical, but it became painfully clear in the playoffs that the club's current roster isn't good enough to get it done. The Lakers were defeated in 5 quick games by the lower-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, one of the Lakers' key two-way talents has gone under the knife. Dave McMenamin of ESPN reports that 3-and-D Los Angeles forward Dorian Finney-Smith, a key midseason trade addition from the Brooklyn Nets who helped bolster his team's perimeter and post protection, had successful surgery on his left ankle to treat a long-term ailment. Per McMenamin, Los Angeles anticipates that the 6'7" vet will be able to partake in training camp activities with the team. Finney Smith, 32, has a $15.4 million player option on his contract for the 2025-26 season. This surgery could impede his options on the free agent market, hypothetically, and may suggest that a Lakers return is on the table. The versatile combo forward averaged 7.9 points on .442/.398/.714 shooting splits, 3.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists and 0.9 steals during his 40 healthy regular season bouts for the Lakers. He became one of head coach J.J. Redick's most trusted pieces in the playoffs, averaging 34.0 minutes a night. Finney Smith was occasionally tasked with playing as a very undersized small ball center in the postseason, which against four-time Defensive Player of the Year Timberwolves center Rudy Gobert was woefully inadequate. LA Lakers could offer $5.7 million for multiple times NBA champion center, likely to face competition. The Los Angeles Lakers enter the offseason with one clear priority: finding a reliable center to anchor their frontcourt. This critical need has dominated their summer planning discussions. Multiple big-name targets have emerged in trade rumors, including Nick Claxton, Walker Kessler, and Daniel Gafford. The Lakers have also explored high-profile options like Giannis Antetokounmpo, or even big forward Lauri Markkanen, for size and spacing. However, the franchise might benefit more from low-risk, moderate-cost signings that preserve roster depth. This approach would avoid complicated trades that could deplete their already thin bench rotation. Kevin Looney emerges as a realistic target for the Lakers. Golden State Warriors center Kevin Looney has surfaced as an intriguing option for the Lakers' taxpayer mid-level exception. The veteran big man represents exactly the type of proven, affordable addition Los Angeles needs. The mid-level exception allows the Lakers to offer up to $5.7 million for Looney's services. His championship experience and elite rebounding ability make him an appealing target for their frontcourt needs. Looney averaged 4.5 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per game last season. While these numbers aren't spectacular, his reliability and basketball IQ have proven valuable throughout Golden State's championship runs. Clint Capella presents another option. The Lakers face competition from Golden State, which reportedly won't let Looney leave for below-market offers. This reality has forced Los Angeles to explore alternative targets with similar value propositions. Clint Capella represents another compelling option, particularly with Atlanta Hawks reportedly seeking to move the veteran center. His availability through the taxpayer mid-level exception makes him financially feasible for the Lakers. Capella remains an elite rebounder and rim protector despite reduced minutes last season. He still averaged 8.9 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 1 block per game while providing elite-level experience. Fan reaction split on approach. Lakers supporters have expressed mixed feelings about these moderate signings. Some appreciate the depth additions without sacrificing valuable trade assets, while others prefer pursuing high-impact starters. Many fans advocate for focusing on proven starters like Claxton or Miles Turner from Indiana. These players would provide immediate impact rather than depth pieces for championship contention. The Lakers' playoff struggles highlighted their vulnerability without reliable rim protection. Their off-season decision between conservative additions and aggressive moves will determine their championship competitiveness next season. Magic Johnson tried to block Lakers from losing Alex Caruso. The Los Angeles Lakers have had quite the half-decade so far. It started off with a bang in 2020 when they captured their 17th title in franchise history. The 2019-20 team was stacked. They entered the season as one of the favorites to win it all after acquiring Anthony Davis in the summer of 2019, and they ended up being the last team standing that season thanks to Davis and LeBron James. Although that 2020 team doesn't get the credit they deserve, there is no doubt about the talent and supporting cast on that roster. Many shined in their role, but none may have impacted the game more than former Lakers guard Alex Caruso. Caruso was a difference maker for the purple and gold. He was a standout for the team during their title run and indeed the season that followed. However, he entered free agency as an unrestricted free agent after the 2020-21 season and ultimately signed with the Chicago Bulls. To this day, it's still one of the more baffling moves the Lakers have made. During a recent appearance on ESPN's First Take, Lakers legend and Hall of Famer Magic Johnson revealed that he pushed hard behind the scenes to convince the organization to retain Caruso. "The thing that hurt the Lakers the most was losing KCP, and then, we're watching the other guy for Oklahoma City right now in Caruso," Johnson said. "They were our best on-ball defenders, and I told them that. I said, listen, if you're going to lose KCP, because he signed for more money, but you gotta keep Caruso." Caruso's trademark hustle, grit, and defensive intensity played a huge role in the Lakers' championship run, and now, those same qualities could very well help the Thunder capture one of their own. The 31-year-old was open to a return to Los Angeles, but a combination of cap constraints, tax penalties, and what felt like a lack of real appreciation from the front office ultimately closed that door. Since his departure, the Lakers have struggled to recapture the toughness and edge that Caruso naturally brought every time he stepped on the court. Though Johnson did everything he could to offer the Lakers sound advice, he was no longer part of the front office at the time. He served as the team's president of basketball operations from February 2017 to April 2019 before stepping down unexpectedly. His stint was defined by both vocal support for the franchise and behind-the-scenes friction that ultimately pushed him to walk away. Still, Magic remains a Laker in every sense, and whether he holds an official title or not, his voice continues to carry weight with the organization and its fan base. Letting Caruso walk has proven to be a costly mistake, and the effects of that decision are still being felt. Knicks have not asked for permission to speak with J.J. Redick. There were a lot of questions surrounding J.J. Redick when the Los Angeles Lakers hired him as the team's new head coach last offseason. But throughout the season, he answered many of those questions, leading the Lakers to the third seed in a packed Western Conference and proving himself to be one of the most promising young coaches in the league. After firing Tom Thibodeau this summer, the New York Knicks are now looking to find their long-term answer at head coach as well and have asked a couple of teams for permission to speak with their head coaches as well. Jason Kidd, Chris Finch, Quinn Snyder, Ime Udoka, and Billy Donovan were all on the Knicks list. However, they were denied permission to speak with them by their current teams. It doesn't look like Redick will be one of those potential options, however, as according to Sam Amick of The Athletic, the Lakers coach was one of many high-profile coaches whom the Knicks didn't request permission to speak with. For the sake of additional context, I spent part of Wednesday evening trying to figure out which other current head coaches the Knicks might have attempted to contact. And while there were no new names revealed, it's worth sharing that league sources say the Knicks did not request permission to speak to this high-profile coaching crew: the Pacers' Rick Carlisle, the Warriors' Steve Kerr, the Bucks' Doc Rivers, the Clippers' Ty Lue, and the Lakers' J.J. Redick. The Knicks likely knew they would be denied permission by each of these teams, or that these respective coaches had no interest in leaving where they were at to go to New York, and thus didn't even waste their time. Having interest in Redick after his promising first season with the Lakers would make sense, but the coach is committed to his job in bringing the Lakers back to glory. It was a bit of a surprise that the Knicks fired Thibodeau, considering he just led them to their first Eastern Conference Finals appearance in 25 years, but the franchise felt it was time to move on. Finding the right replacement, however, is an entirely different story, and they are undoubtedly hoping to find the right person for the job, just as the Lakers did a year ago. Lakers interested in reunion with guard Lonzo Ball. J.J. Redick is far more focused on getting the Lakers to championship contention, but the roster needs to improve in order to make that happen. One player whom the franchise could have eyes on is their former first-round draft pick Lonzo Ball. One reporter recently mentioned his belief that the franchise would be interested in a reunion with Ball. With his health history, having just returned to the court for the Chicago Bulls after missing 2 full seasons due to a knee issue, the Lakers would have to be careful about what they would give away in a trade, though his game on paper would be an ideal fit next to Luka Doncic and LeBron James.